tour here, and I thought it was going to be a boring weekend. But it's going to be a very cool weekend, and it's going to be a very exciting weekend because um, it started out, we're going to have a 2X Sacred and a mediocre legendary dwarf that he's an okay, like, attack dwarf, but I have, like, Newt and Herndig. I don't really need this other dwarf legendary. And it's between fusions, and there's a really good fusion coming up for another dwarf who's kind of almost like demon spawn-esque. He's got like the red eyes glowing. He's going to be like phenomenal in arena. So I'm going to be going for him on my main account. But then I have 17 sub accounts. And I just realized they dropped the gift, the 16th anniversary gift. And it's going to drop a sacred shot as long as you're a level 30. And all my accounts must be level 30. Maybe one isn't, or maybe you have to be playing a certain amount of time. Because one of them got epic book and had no. It was like really like my youngest account didn't get it. Everything else got the sacred shard, and then in 2 more days you're gonna get a primal shard. But actually, it renews in 6 hours to get that second prize, and then the third one I'll be able to get it before the 2X primals. And that's the next surprise, is that I found out. That in addition to 2X Sacreds, tomorrow, Sunday only, I think Monday too, actually, but Sunday's the day probably coincides with like the
Wake up!
oh, yeah, with the 2X, yeah, with the 2X. So yeah, anyway, so the 2X, so basically I'm going to be pulling 16 sacred shards. So that's good chance one of them's gonna pull something good. If we get 16 epics, I'll be surprised, but we'll see. So we have usually when you get these, my accounts don't have any sacred shards because they don't drop. So this is like a special. This is very rare that will do these things. But okay, if you have an account, it's a certain level, you're gonna have at least one chance to get a 2X pull on a legendary, 2X legendary chance. So here we go. Here we go. Pop Childeron. Childeron. Anchorite, which is a decent clan boss champion, which they could probably use, so not terribly bad, but we'll go to the next one. Alright, Skelepoid, almighty clan leader, the only leader I left with the April Fool's avatar on. Because he's a good, fun-loving clan leader who has a sense of humor. So he's the sheep. Still the sheep, for now. But now we have a sacred shard to pull with a 2X chance of pulling a legendary. Let's see what Skeleporia can do. There we go! And he's gonna get the Oozology! The champ that's out for grabs there. Cool. So yeah, he's good for this account. He's an attack champ. He's gonna nuke. Let's see what he does. He attacks one enemy. He has a 20% chance of getting extra churn. If it kills an enemy, grants extra churn. Cool. And then he's got an AoE before attacking. Reduces the value of any shield buffs. Reduces the value. Doesn't ignore, but it reduces the value. Okay. By 100%. Basically, it's almost like ignore shield. I don't know. And places a 60% decreased defense on them for 2 turns. These effects cannot be resisted if the skill was used on an extra turn. Okay, so yeah, so the A1, and then you might want to do the A1 and the but I guess that would be interesting. Okay, so attacks. Now he's gonna attack one enemy on his A3 too. Ignore this one. Ignore shield block. Yeah, he's gonna ignores unkillable, unblock damage. All of those shield that together. That's really good. I don't think they'd ever make that in AOE, but hold on. And it also ignores steel skin if the skill was used on an extra churn. So there's got to be a passive because the only skill that's getting extra turn is the A1. So this passive must do this extra. There it is. If an ally has a chance to gain an extra turn, increases that chance by an additional 5%. If there are multiple champions on the team with the skill, only one will activate. This champion deals 25% more damage on extra turns. So actually, you could probably give him a mastery that grants him the extra turn as well. So yeah, this counterattack, extra turn, but sounds like a big damager. This is very cool for this account. What does this account have? This account I think pulled some decent champs on a double legendary. So it's gotten some good. Yeah, it's gotten. I think he might have been a Lord champ for it. He's just kind of okay. He's got Lady Kimmy. That's a really good arena champ. He's got Ninja was free. But on shards, what do we get on shards? We got Samson. He was on shards. He was the first run. Roxham. Good. Maybe don't come out again, Roxham. But yeah. Oh, Jin Toro. Yeah, that one was pulled too. He was really a surprise on this account too. This account's getting really good with legendaries now. And now we got Uzal of Jade on the first try. There, he might have been due for, yeah, 12. If it's 12, if it's Mercy, what the Mercy's pretty good on these too. If you get if you do the Mercy on the Sacred, it was plus 2%, still pretty good because it's already 6%, 8%. And I don't know if you double the Mercy, if the Mercy is included in the double, it's like 16% chance. So whatever that is, it's decent. It's decent. When this has happened on one account before, I pulled 4 legendaries within 10 pulls. I pulled 4 legendaries once. So Sacreds are good for this, for the most part. So yeah, that is it. That will be tomorrow for the primals. It's going to be a good primal pull day because all these accounts are going to, at least most of them are going to have 4 primals to pull. So that will be a good chance to see something exciting. On to Orientor. Let's continue the. See what we can do here. Hey, Allure. Is that your first Allure? Orientor, because Allure is decent. That Fire Knight dungeon. If you don't have an Allure, you are in good shape. Looks like it is his first Allure. All right, that's still good for that account. All right, let's go to the. All right, Black Coron. Let's see what you can get. I don't think Black Coron's gonna work. Let's see. Rings. All right, this. What to get the other J guy. Not Jarang. It's who is it? Not Jarang. Jareg. We want Jareg is good. Jarang. Yeah. But anyway, I want their brothers. I don't know. They have very similar names. All right, on to Mablintor. All right, Mablintor. Let's see what we can get here. Let's see what we get. He's okay. No, actually, I don't think he's that good. He's a Sacred Order. He might be actually okay. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Has a 15%. Okay, he can steal, but very low rate. 4 times at random might be good for Fire Knight. Attacks 4 times at random. Each hit places a poison, which is only good for simultaneous debuff on Fire Knight. This is good. Block active skills on his A3. That's pretty good. And then he's got an aura for attack, which is not terribly good. So, decent. Let's go on to the next one. Salgo the Wizard. Good old Salgo the Wizard. A very good help to Alan. That's another story for another time, possibly. Let's go. And the Moonbeam is a Mikage Fusion champ. That's about all I'm going to say about End the Moonbeam. Let's go Spooky Goblin! PK! Name. Let's go Spooky. That guy's alright. Might help the faction wars. It might be good at clan boss. He has. Let's see, because he's got a counter. No, not really much of his clan boss. The shield, but it's not that great, right? 6 turn. So he'd have a 3 turn cooldown. That's not that good. You got 2 turn cooldown on a shield to be any good in this game these days. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. All right, Light Flasheter. I think you are due. I don't think Light Flasheter has ever pulled. somewhat good defensive champ. Kind of curious now. Has this? Oh no, he has. Or, I don't know if that was from. That might have been from a sacred. Yeah, they got Taj of the Rye. I think that might be the only champ though that's been pulled from a shard. That's legendary. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, yeah, this account needs some work. Well, time will tell for Flight Flasheter. But for now, on to Macro. That's for tomorrow. So Macro, by the way, is part mockingbird, part crow, and Magus is the representation of that name. Or it just she kind of looked like a mockingbird crow representation. I don't know why. But anyway, let's see. We have a sacred shard to pull for Macro, as a few other accounts. We've only pulled one legendary. I think Macro. Okay, Berghoff the Malformed, another tanky champ, similar to Arndolf, I guess. I think they are kind of similar. Continuous heal is more of HP. The other one's defense, I guess, but he's got 30% chance of placing a provoke for 2 turns. On an AoE, that's actually pretty good, but there's no unkillable. And that's like Duke de Pierce and Umbral and Chantress. I've been playing this enough to just know that those 2 epics do that. Whenever this champion is attacked, heals all allies except for himself by 20%. Why doesn't he heal himself? So you have to make him tanky, I guess, so that he can resist all this damage. Since he's not healing himself, he's just only healing everybody else. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. So here we are. The real Skello. The real Skello is going to pull. Skello's gonna get Cormac the High Peak. I don't think I've ever pulled this guy. He's attacks one enemy, 40% chance of placing a decreased speed. That's good for an A1. Another attacked one enemy before attacking, 75% chance of decreasing the defense. Also an attack champ, so that's probably good. And then placing increased accuracy, increased crit rate for 3 turns. That's always pretty decent. It'd be nice if he had a weekend with this. Then that would be like, he'd be very similar to, I guess they already have Ruella doing that, but you know, why don't we have somebody else doing that to it? Decreased speed on A1, and then he's got an attack increase on Aura. So, yeah, I don't know if he's probably like mediocre rating, I'm thinking. Alright, let's go on to the next. Okay, Fringy, here we go. Fringy, let's see something happen today. At least one other thing. There was one. It's a semi-okay burn champ. Definitely not what was wanted on that account. But so there could be a good reason if we have somebody else. I don't know how much. I'd have to look into the duets. If we do have another Sacred Order champion, which I'll look. I don't think we have. Phoenix. The duets are mixed up. We got the one for Talia, but no Talia. We got the one for Romero, and no Romero. Unless they're in the vault. I don't think so. No. So that is, right now, not very effective. We will be going on to the next account. Just 2 more now. Yeah, because the last one didn't. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Come on, the real roadshow. See what happens here. It's blank. It's blank. It's blank for a while. Are we in the nebula? That's not cool. That's an okay Sylvan Watcher. So now we only have one more. Actually, good news, not. This is not the last one. There is 3 more. I skipped the trio, so there is actually 4 more tries. Oops. Here we go! Grim skin is terrible. Ganzor, let's see what can happen. Let's see what can happen, Ganzor. Go, Ganzor! No, that's the absolute worst lizard in the game, Drake. Come on, it's Ginger. Has the I think he has one, but it's not. Didn't collect it yet. Collect that shard. And all the other goodies here. Alright. Seriously. Alright, here we go. Talia. Now, do we have a Romero? I mean, Phoenix on this team? Does this account have a Phoenix? Doesn't appear to have one. No, unless... Nope. That's the way it works, isn't it? Alright, anyway. One more. Alright, Liz Hand. Dora. Come on! Goes. Come on, last one! Magnar is good, but not what I'm looking for. Nuke an Arena. Man, that is just kind of... I mean, we got that one... but every single other account pulled an epic. That's just not cool. I mean, granted, I guess you're only getting one shot at it each time, but it's still like a 12% chance every time, and shows that the 2x doesn't do as much as you think sometimes. But that one champ we did get. So, hail to the summer of Rocheletors. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There were actually, at least, I think there was no duplicates, I guess. It was a different epic every time that we got, but still well, we'll see. I think hopefully tomorrow we're going to pull the mythicals. First on my main account, I'm pretty sure that account's pulled 200 mythicals. I mean, yeah, I wish. Primals. Pulled 200 primals, so I'm really looking forward to it and see what happens. Because the only account, mythical that account has is Lady Makage, and the only mythical that was pulled from a shard was one account. It was Ginger, which I was thinking maybe we get the Ginger luck, but not this time. The dog did not give us the luck. The hamster didn't give us the luck. Nobody gave us luck except for Scalaporia. Had the luck this time. The clan leader. So yeah, once again, hail to the summer of Rocheletors. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to follow Darth PK on Instagrams. A lot of raid art is being added to that.